I thank you, God, for most this amazing day, for the leaping greenleaf spirits of trees, and the blue true dream of sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is yes. I who have died am alive again today, and this is the sun's birthday. This is the birthday of life and of love and wings, and of the gay great happening he limit up the earth. How should tasting, touching, hearing, seeing, breathing, any lifted from the know of all nothing, human merely being, doubt unimaginable you? Now the ears of my ears awake, now the eyes of my eyes are open.
So how it has to happen that you have to become the bee? The transformation has to take place. First understand this simple point, that some transformation has to take place within us to go or to penetrate into that unknown divine which we call as collective unconscious. Something has to happen to us, that we have to become subtler beings. Don't be satisfied and don't self-certify yourself that I'm all right, nothing wrong with me. No, nothing wrong with you. You are all right. But you are still to be connected to the mains. Like this instrument, if it is not connected to the mains, it won't work. It is as simple as this instrument, that you are to be connected with the mains. And for that, you have got built-in process that has to work out. It's nice we have instruments in these modern times that I can use them as analogies to explain to you. For others, they had to use the analogies of the seed, that how we embed the seed in the Mother Earth, and the Mother Earth has the capacity to sprout the seed. And the seed has the built-in map of all the trees it is going to create. Now if you look at the seed, do you see the miracle behind a little seed there? In India we have huge big banyan trees, and if you see the seed is so small that is quite microscopic. And it makes huge big banyan trees. How does it make? We never wonder. Whatever is the wonder, the mystery of this creation, we never wonder about it, we never look at it. Look at ourselves. What are we? We are human beings. These eyes, can we make eyes like this? We are making computers, but look at this brain, the computer that is in. We don't have to program it, nothing, it just knows. You know I am sitting here, I know you are sitting here, just looking at it. You don't have to go through the process of finding out what is the process of it, and then it moves the whole thing and gives you the program, and out of the program something comes out. It is there just at the same instant you know what is it. The microcosm becomes one with the macrocosm. Not by talking about it, by saying about it, by mental projections, no. It happens to you. It really happens to you when you become the spirit. It works on your central nervous system. You know what you are and what others are. That they are part and parcel of you is known to you on your central nervous system. So we come to conclusion that if we have to become the spirit, what should we do? Nothing. What do we do when we put the seed in the Mother Earth? Nothing. But once you become that, then you have to look after it. So you can feel the air conditioner working there of this Mother Earth who is looking after us. She has done so many things for us, and in the Patanjali Yoga, her blessings are called as Ritambhara Pragya, which is a very important thing we have to understand. That when the spirit starts shining in our attention and the mother knows about it, then she fills us with Ritambhara Pragya. Now this Ritambhara Pragya can be translated like this. Ritambhara, Ritu means the seasons. The mother changes the season. And this Mother Earth, as she chooses her seasons and she changes the seasons. That means she fills this universe with beauty of the seasons. When the knowledge of that becomes pragya, gya is the knowledge, pra means enlightened, becomes enlightened, then you start seeing how beautifully she guides you, how beautifully she bathes you, and how beautifully she nourishes you. You have to move in a spiral. I hope you understand about the peptodes. See, if they become linear, then they get destroyed. All their identity is lost. But if they retain their spiral nature, then they progress. In the same way, we too have to go in our consciousness in a spiral way, jump higher than what we are. And that's only possible by the spring of Kundalini, which is nothing but the representation of Mother Earth within us. She is the Mother Earth. So now what do we have to become? We have done all this aggression and then competition and then all kinds of things. We have grown so big. Now we have to go to our roots. We have to get that force that will nourish us. That is the Kundalini, which is also Kumbha in Sanskrit language, meaning the Aquarius. That's why it is called the age of the Aquarius. Aquarius is the Kundalini. And this Aquarius is going to nourish us, soothe us, and take us to that place where, besides God's bliss, is the Spirit. She is the one who gives us this union, the yoga. But this Kundalini, you all have got it. And it is the pure desire within you. You know, in economics, it's a law that in general, wants are not satiable. We want today a house, tomorrow a car, and day after tomorrow a helicopter, and it goes on and on. When we don't have it, we struggle for it, and when we have it, we don't enjoy it. But this is a pure desire that is to be one with this all-pervading power of God's love. We don't even think that there is such a power. We take it for granted. We see everything created. We see beautiful flowers. We see a big tree coming out of a small little seed. Look at our eyes. They are such beautiful cameras. Who has made them? Who has evolved us to this state? What is that power that has made us human beings? We never want to find out because science cannot give explanation how. How a seed sprouts, how we became human beings. And so we say, all right, up to that point. Beyond that, we don't want to. So God Almighty has spread this beautiful Chaitanya, this Brahma Chaitanya all over. If I am saying so, you must experience and then tell me if it is there or not. But just to say no is you are denying yourself the chance of getting connected to that vital power. This vital power has evolved us, no doubt, organizes everything, creates everything, vibrates everything. It coordinates, limits. Also, above all, it loves you. So it thinks how far to go with you. Such a beautiful power is all-pervading into every atom and into every living premium, into every living being. It acts so beautifully that we don't even feel the smoothness of it. We don't even see a flower flowering, blossoming, opening. We don't see that. It just blossoms and we say, oh, today there's a flower. It just so sweetly, so beautifully that we do not even feel the existence of it in any way. But it exists. And unless and until we are connected with that power, we cannot know the ultimate reality. Because the spirit within us is not in our attention. It's a witness of our attention. But once this Kundalini rises, she passes through the 6 centers, pierces through this fontanelle bone area, which is the actualization of the baptism, and then this spirit comes into our attention as a light, and our nerves get a new dimension by which we become, again I say we become, it's not just lecturing, it's not just branding, it's not some sort of a certificate. You actually become collectively conscious. Samuhik Chetana. You can feel others. You can feel on your fingertips. There are 5, 6 and 7 centers on the left and 7 centers on the right. These 7 centers represent your emotional side and this physical and mental side. You can feel the centers of all the people. Medically, when we treat people, we treat a tree from outside. We treat the leaves, we can say. But if you are really to treat the tree, you have to go to the roots. And I'm talking about the roots within us, the tree of life, which is within us.
I thank you, God, for most this amazing day, for the leaping greenly spirits of trees, and the blue true dream of sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is yes!